Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan here. Welcome to the very first edition of something I'd like to do as kind of a general discussion series called Dan's Thoughts. Now basically we're an issue that particularly is very dominant in the current I don't know, I guess time frame. It could be anything. It could be game related or just mainly serious. Maybe just something just to generate an open discussion. As you guys have known, for the past week, I think it's been 7 days today, and today's the 27th. Is it 7 days? Yes, because it went down on the 18th, I want to say? God, I could be wrong. I don't know. But if you guys have a PlayStation 3, even if you don't, you've probably heard about it. PSN got hacked by an anonymous person, and I'm not talking about anonymous, the hacking group. I'm talking about like no one knows who this person is. Now, this issue has become so serious that I felt like I had to make a discussion video like this to kind of open floor kind of video where you guys tell me what you think of the situation, and I'm going to tell you what I think of the situation. Because this is starting to get out of hand. Okay, like when I first heard it, first thing, I didn't even think of it. I tried to sign on to PSN because I was going to maybe check and see what the weather was like in SOCOM 4, maybe do a multiplayer segment, but it wouldn't let me. It said, you know, PSN error code, and you tried to sign in and it would do nothing, it'd just say error. Then eventually, after a day passed, it said PSN is undergoing maintenance. And you're like, okay, so I never thought anything of it then. Until I heard that PSN was hacked. And hacked by, they originally thought it was the group Anonymous, which is like I said before, hacking, I guess, clan? I don't know what you call them, but they were originally thought to be the perpetrators of it. But turns out they had no involvement. Now this entire incident has caused people just to freak out. Like, you have no idea. The hardcore gamers on PlayStation 3 have been freaking out because they play online like every day pretty much. And for a gamer to go without, like a hardcore gamer to go without their gaming for even 2 days is a lot for them to handle. Like me, I don't give a shit because like if I can't play multiplayer, I won't play at all, or I'll just play single player or something. Or, you know, I got other things to do. They're not that important. However, I do understand where they're coming from. Now, Sony originally mentioned that, okay, this hacker did so much damage that they had to physically rebuild the entire PSN. That's why it's been taking so long. There's been so much damage to their entire like net code and everything that it needs to be rebuilt with better security and everything. Now, at first I'm like, damn, that's pretty shitty, right? I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's pretty unfortunate that Sony's I don't know, like they're a multi-million-dollar company. They're a huge company. And yet they can't seem to let, you know, build a security code properly. Now, what do I mean? Well, it was later determined, now I don't know if this is true or 100% accurate or what, but I heard that it was a 19-year-old guy. One guy, 19 years old, and he managed to hack into the entire network and cause this much destruction. Now, the original thing, like people originally believed, that it was because he was hosting a prestige lobby. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. They tried to bring legal action into it for some bizarre reason, so he hacked them, or something of that nature. I can't remember. I don't believe that was the case. I believe that it was hacked by a person who was actually trying to get more than that, just for revenge, so to speak, at Sony. Now, what do I mean? Well, first off, I'd like to say, before I go to work, I like to, you know, look at the paper. I was eating my breakfast, and I got the paper out, and page 1, the page where everyone looks to see what's the big headline for today. What am I going to look at? Page 1 of the newspaper here, one of the major newspapers in the city, is PlayStation Network being hacked. I was like, my God. For an incident like this to make the front page of my newspaper, I couldn't believe it. I was just dumbfounded. I was like, holy shit. So I started reading this. And they would talk to some, basically all it was, they talked to a few local people who like to play their games, you know, and what they've been doing without it, what's been going on, you know. So they were just, I don't know, they're just dumbfounded, like, I can't go without it. So I kind of laughed because these people are taking this so seriously. But then, no joke, this morning, the morning of the 27th, I grabbed the paper again. Page one again. Except it wasn't the whole article. It was kind of off on the side, you know. They had one article here and one here, but it was still on the first page. The threat level has increased. And what do I mean? Well, if you guys have been paying attention to today, or yesterday, I can't remember what happened, but Sony released a, what do you call it? A note to the public, I guess you could say, saying that, oh, by the way, since the hacker managed to get into our mainframe and all this, he actually managed to access over 70 million users' accounts. 70 million. Now, that doesn't mean he looked at every one of them, obviously, or this group. It could be more than one person. But some people's information has been compromised. So, things like names, addresses, birth dates, emails, passwords, they have that information. That is serious business. That is insanely serious. Not only that, but people have credit card information on here, on their PlayStation, so they can buy things from the store with ease. That stuff has been compromised. These people have people's credit card numbers, the expiry dates, everything, names. It's retarded. There's no privacy or security on the PlayStation Network right now. Me having a PlayStation, like a PSN, that's concerning to me. Although I gotta look at this on the bright side. They have my name. They could have my name. They could have my address. They could have my email, which is really shitty news. I'm pissed off about that. But I look at it this way. I don't have a credit card on my PlayStation. I don't keep credit cards on my consoles for this reason. There's hackers. I know what can be done. So, if anything, if I want to buy something from the PlayStation Store or the Xbox Marketplace, I'll go and buy a code from the store. It takes 2 minutes. You have money. You have a code in, and if someone does hack your account, they can steal maybe $20 worth of points, and they're points at the most. If you don't have a credit card on there, they're not going to steal your actual money, which is a huge concern. Now, since I don't have a credit card on there, I'm extremely grateful because that could be. The thing with this whole issue is that people have no faith in Sony anymore. I mean, yeah, there might be some people who are still holding on because they're good fans of the company, but Sony has dropped the ball so badly that no one will put faith in their account. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying I'm a fanboy at all. I have both consoles. I love both consoles. They both have great games. They both have great features. But I have a feeling that because of this incident, that millions of people are going to put away their PlayStations and go buy an Xbox. They're going to the competitors because the Xbox has more security. Yes, you have to pay for it, but you don't have to worry. Well, you do. There are people who hack, but that's unavoidable. Everywhere you go, there's hackers. So if you put your information online like that, there is the possibility that someone could take your stuff. So I think it's very important not to put too much information out, like bare minimum. So what I've done, since their email address was compromised, I decided to change my password to my email. That's step one. Now I've checked, and I signed in after work to my email. And I mean, yeah, the chances are extremely slim that they've looked through over 70 million accounts and they found mine. Very slim chances. Since I can log into mine, the only thing on my email is just information I get from, my bills maybe, or like PlayStation or Xbox will send their emails to me. Anything like that information or newsletters will get sent to that. That's my personal email address. Obviously, I'm not going to tell anybody what it is, but I use it for that sort of thing. And then I have a different email address for YouTube. I have a different email address for different accounts, that sort of thing. So this is my main email for business, so to speak. So I changed my password Now that's step one. That's honestly the easiest thing you can do, change your password. Because by the time they get to my account, they try to sign in, they can't do anything with it. They can't take anything because they don't have the right password. And I've changed my password to something completely different. So that's something I'm glad I have. But I don't like that they have where I live. I don't like that they have my name. I don't like that they have my postal code. I don't like that they have all this information about me that doesn't belong to theirs. That's technically, they're stealing my information. It's theft, guys. If you have a PSN, I recommend you either, if you have a credit card on there, cancel your credit card immediately. Look at your statement. Make sure nobody has taken anything out. Cancel it. Change it. Do whatever you need to do. Get your credit card off. First, step one. If you don't have a credit card or whatever the case may be, change your password. Change your password. Something's going to be as simple as that. Just change your password. Not only that, but honestly, for the rest, they have your information. It's simple. I mean, I'm definitely pissed off about that. But I can't believe it's reached this huge scale that they claimed it was just maintenance and it was just something small. Yeah, it'd be fixed by the end of the week. Holy crap, man. Look, they have people's information. They have people's money. Who knows what they've taken? Who knows? All I know is I'm one of the lucky ones who doesn't put my stuff like that online because I'm aware of this whole hacking situation. I'm aware of it. So I know that it's not wise to really put all your information on there. I buy with cards and points cards, things like that. So if you guys, if you have that kind of thing, definitely change what you can. You obviously can't change your name. That'd be kind of stupid. You can't change your address unless you move. But the fact that they left so many people down by allowing these random people to have your information, it just definitely puts, it definitely boggles the mind, and it definitely makes you lose faith in a company that you thought would be able to support this kind of thing. So I want to get your guys' opinion on this whole issue. I told you guys I was just going to discuss it in a couple other videos, but this is serious. This is crazy. It's enough to make me create a whole new series on my personal thoughts on a matter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series, this first episode, Dan's thoughts on the PSN getting hacked. Let me know what you guys think. I want a discussion going on. I want to see what you guys think of this whole issue. I want to see if you have any experiences, you guys know of any other things, or you have recommendations that people can take if things like this happen again. Post it in the comments. I want to get a discussion started because this is serious. So let me know what you guys think about this whole issue. Ask me questions, ask me whatever, do whatever you want. I'm in this discussion because this is just insane, man. People losing their information to these randoms, I think it's just unacceptable. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think. Alright? See you guys later.